between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and he comes in hitting right at .260 on the season. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Baez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, number 37. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now for Rizzo, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. No one out with a runner at second. In for strike 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Got him.
Batting third baseman, Chris.
First pitch on its way. Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Under this one is Crisp, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Broxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Coco Crisp. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Coco Crisp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was into the windup? Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there. You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Settling in now, Justin Turner. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Addison Russell. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
The shortstop, Addison
First offering on its way.
Russell.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called, and a questionable first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he misses with it, 1-1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Crisp has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Javier Baez hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Kinsler is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton.
For Detroit.
Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Broxton.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth,
At the plate,
pitcher,
Sonny Gray.
54.
He'll get to take his
Sonny
first cuts here.
Gray.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Russell gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now a flare out toward right center. Zobrist on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, number 7. He'll take his first hacks here.
Pitcher, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Striding in once again, Ian Happ. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Crisp. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Odubel Herrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Gray has his target. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Number 37. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded up the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jonathan VR.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Coco Crisp standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Off the Chicago fourth, the shortstop, number 27.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Turner's got it, and now from the air, a jump throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. On to Sheffield and gone. Here's Javier Baez. He popped out in his first trip.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch popped up. Gray just to the right of the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 7. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first, and this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Keon Broxton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now to the plate, Sonny Gray. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gray.
First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball one.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
1-1 now to Iglesias. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
First baseman, Anthony.
Ready to deliver.
Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit slowly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Number 37. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
37.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
First baseman, number
Ready
8.
for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Coco Crisp stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Here comes the first
Herrera.
pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again.
Shortstop.
Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the left fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter,
striding in once again, Justin Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Zobrist has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back, no double play. Ready once again, Sonny Gray. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The 0-2 delivery. That misses, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Broxton's under it. 1 out. Settling in now, Javier Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in once again, number 7. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start it.
Jose Iglesias.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 37.
Into the box, number 37. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base. And this.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Ian Happ.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Long run for the left fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. And a rather easy first out. Now in the box, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And I believe we're going to have a balk called here. And that'll be a costly one, as you can forget about the double play now. They're runners at second and third with one away. Ready with the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Turner has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Addison Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swings through the slider there.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. Here's Coco Crisp standing in. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hector Rondon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Third baseman.
Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Sonny Gray,
54.
looking to make it 3.
Gray.
Victor Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Seattle, shortstop number 2.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Lifted in the air to right field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Mitch Hannigan. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
1-1 on its way from Lester. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a ball 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hannigan on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Kyle Seager. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one.
Seager.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zobrist ranging back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
Batting 7.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting 8.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Zunino.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. At the plate, Ariel Miranda. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miranda.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Segura.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gerard Dyson.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Hannigan. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those puts your mechanics in the right place to throw strike.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kyle Seager becomes the first out of the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is lined right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll throw home with it, and not in time as the run scores. Digging in to try it again, Ariel Miranda. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wilson Contreras.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cruz is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Albert Almora, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Cue shot here out toward short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Coming to the plate now, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Smoke toward third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Almora, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mitch Hannigan. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cruz.
Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Kyle Seager.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Lifted the other way out to left center. Almora in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting. First baseman.
Stepping into the box, Danny Valencia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Baez.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Ian Happ. Now here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson is there. 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-2 now from Lester. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Zunino goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batter number 2.
So striding forward now, Gene Segura is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, keunho0503.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hannigan arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And that misses for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Out to short for Segura. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
First baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Gerard Dyson.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now
riding in once again, Mitch Hannigan. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but, man, they're all over him right now.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Dyson rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. Ready for another shot now, Danny Valencia. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Danny Valencia.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. For Seager, a good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs.
He's 0 for 1. Thus far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Ready for another chance? John Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Number 76 is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Called strike 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Too high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Brett Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Anderson.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Robinson Cano.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora over to his left. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ariel Miranda. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Tony Zitch enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Tony Zitch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now
digging in, Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Gene Segura.
Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
The center fielder, number 1.
Into the box now, Gerard Dyson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball. Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
One there. Standing in, Mitch Hannigan. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. Nick Vincent comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hannigan ranging back at the track. The wall gone to lead off the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Kyle Schwarber will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A pause and the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Albert Almora. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 37.
Stepping into the box, Brett Anderson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Tommy LaStella will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Justin Grimm enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Justin Grimm. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now catching.
Now to the plate,
12.
Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. So striding in, Nick 50. Vincent.
Nick.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Seattle, number 16, Ben Gamble.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Segura.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm and throw strike. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning.
James Pazos enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
James Pazos.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Into the box, Chris Bryant. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Edwin Diaz enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Odubel Herrera will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
In to score, the runner from third. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson going back on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Catcher.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 from the stretch. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-4 ball game. Striding in, Albert Almora. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Mark Zepchinski will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the
pitching for the Mariners, number 25. Mark Zepchinski.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And you see that average. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Nelson Cruz. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.